congrats on the book.
Thank you so much.
No, congrats on bringing that to market. Like, I'm really proud of you, and I mean, that's a big thing. Talk about pulling that together though. Cathartic, therapeutic.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, very, very cathartic, very honest. I thought to myself, listen, if I'm going to put out a book, it's got to be something that means something. It's got to be something that's quite hard-hitting, honest. And it took a while. It took like over 12 months.
Harder than you thought?
Yeah. I think because I was very involved in the process. I didn't just sit back and let others, I was very involved. And shout out to the ghostwriter Josie LeBlanc, she was amazing too, and Penguin, obviously my publishers. So just very happy that it's out now and people can, consume it the way they want to consume it. And I've had a lot of great feedback from, moms, grandmoms, men, women, young people. It's amazing. It's amazing.
We're here at the Best of Africa Awards. Talk about the work that needs to be done to connect the endeavours, the philanthropic endeavours of the footballers and the women's game in Africa, which still for me, it's got a long way to go in terms of capturing people's attention, in terms of what's needed, resources, profile, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think the women's game in Africa is growing. I think you saw obviously Nigeria and Cameroon get into the latter stages of the World Cup this year, which is a testimony to their coaches, to their players. A lot of the African players are playing, in Europe. Oshwala I played against last week at Barcelona. So it's growing, it's getting better. I think the federations, like all the federations in women's sport, need to make sure that they're treating these players like elite athletes. It's not just specific to Africa, it's all around the world. So that would be my message.
Black History Month.
Yeah.
Who's your icon, your role model? Who inspired you when, a few others were?
Wow, if you talk about music, if you talk about, Michelle Obama is a huge inspiration for me. Maya Angelou is obviously recently just passed. I read a lot of her poetry growing up. Lauryn Hill, an artist, Aaliyah. There's so many that, because I have different touch points that inspire me. So there's so many.
Enjoy the night. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.